Instagram, follow my Instagram, code.manxx. Follow my Instagram, code.manxx. I know I said subscribe. It's the same thing, man. Let's get into it, y'all. Alright. Now, signs a jealous spirit is around you guys. We back into it, man, back at it. You know, it's a lot of jealous spirits in this third dimensional realm. There's a lot of people that they just envy you. They can't stand to see you win. And that's acclimated to a low vibration, which is the spirit of Satan, which is the spirit of a demonic spirit, you know, a Jezebel spirit, incubus spirit, succubus spirit. So let's get into it, guys, all right? Number one, this is a sign that someone is jealous of you guys. You got jealousy around you. They hate to see you successful. Guys, it's a sign that a jealous spirit is around you, guys. They don't want to see you successful. And you could tell that they don't want to see you successful because it seemed like, you know, they mad because you're working harder than them. You know what I'm saying? This is what happens when people don't want to see you successful. When they see that you truly love what you're doing and it's your passion and what they doing, they only doing it for the money and you doing it for the love, you know, and they can tell that you're doing it for love based off your work ethic and they're about to give up on it and they see that you're not giving up on it because your intentions are right, your alignment is right with it, and they about to give up on it, they're gonna get jealous of you. You know, they can't stand to see you. What's up, man? They can't stand to see you working harder than them. You know, they don't want to see you successful when they can clearly see that you're working harder than them. They're like, I hope he don't become successful. I hope she don't become successful. This is the attitude of a person that's low vibration. You know, they don't got God energy working in their life. They don't have God's spirit. Oh, do you know the 10 Commandments? Yeah, I know them. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, you changing the subject and we on the spirit of jealousy. A lot of y'all come here and y'all change the subject, man. You gotta stay on the subject. Alright, guys? So when it come down to people hating you not to see you successful, you guys gotta understand that that's the spirit of jealousy within them. And it's sad, guys, that, you know, people, like, you can enjoy what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? And it's always gonna be that one person, well, it might be several people. Like me in general, like I've been dreaming about snakes on and off ever since I was a kid. I know I got a lot of people that's have jealousy towards me. I just noticed that, guys. You know what I'm saying? I just noticed that, guys, because I'm not dreaming about snakes every now and then, you know, for no reason. I have a lot of haters, in different states. I have a lot of haters in different countries, everywhere, and so does you. It's not just me, guys. It's you do too. So you gotta ignore that. You know what I'm saying? So, but this is a sign that you got a jealous spirit around you, man. They can't stand to see you successful because you really love what you're doing and you working really hard. They find out that you're working harder than them. When they sense that you're working harder than them, they gonna get real mad. All right, guys. Number two, they're overly competitive with you, guys. This is another sign, a spirit of jealousy. They're over competitive with you. It's like they're trying to compete with you. You know what I'm saying? And you moving at your own pace. You moving at the pace that God wants you to move at. But they're trying to move at the pace. They're trying to move at your pace. But really, they don't understand. See, it's not you. It's the God that's within you. That's, you know, causing you to move, you know, to move at a certain pace, at a certain rate, to stay disciplined when it comes out to your purpose. It's the God that's within you. You know what I'm saying? Because you love what you're doing. So, of course, you're going to be extremely successful. God's going to make you extremely successful when it comes down to that field because it's your God-given purpose. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, they get into stuff, it's not their God-given purpose. They're just doing it for money. It's true. It's true, guys. A lot of people, they do different stuff only just because of money. And this is just a fact, guys. I don't, you know, and once they get enough money from it, then they just quit. You see some of these rappers, they blow up and then all of a sudden they stop making music. You know, it's just all about, seem like it's just all about just like the money. You know what I'm saying? But this sign of jealousy, guys, when a person is over competitive with you, they're trying to keep up with you when it come down to your purpose, but they don't understand that that's the devil that's within them. That's a demon that's within them. You know, they're going to get exhausted, right? They're going to burn themselves out. You see, this is what's going to happen, guys. When they're trying to compete with you, trying to be overly competitive with you about your God-given purpose, they're going to burn themselves out every time. I see it every time, guys. I see it happening. You know what I'm saying? I see people trying to compete with me. You know what I'm saying? When it comes down to videos and all that type of stuff, they burning themselves out. But me, I'm not burning myself out because my intentions is well. My intentions is good. You know what I'm saying? God gave me this purpose to lead people, and now God gave me this purpose, and He's leading me, excuse me, to help people out to get them on the right track, to get their mindset aligned with Christ, to get their mindset aligned with Christ's consciousness, right? So you guys gotta understand that, man. So when you are just like, when it's in you to do something, and people trying to compete with you, they're gonna blame. It's just like they're trying to ride a wave. They're trying to ride your wave, right? They're really riding God's wave. And guess what's gonna happen? The carnal minded man, he gonna drown every single time. He's not gonna be able to surf on the wave. You know what I'm saying? He's not gonna be able to stay up. But God, He gonna keep you up. You know what I'm saying? Or your surfing board gonna stay up. You're gonna be able to ride that wave. You know why? Because that's your alignment. You know, that's what God gave a purpose. God gonna make sure that you succeed. You know what I'm saying? Above, whoever's trying to come up against you, especially when you're part of 144,000. Guys, when you're part of that 144,000, woo, trying to tell you, the people that's trying to compete with you, the people that's jealous of you, God gonna show them His wrath. God gonna raise up a stand up against them. You know what I'm saying? God gonna have His head around you. I'm trying to tell you. God gonna open up a door that they can't close. God gonna open up a door that they can't go into. They'll be like, how is he so fruitful? How is she so fruitful? It's your God-given purpose. And then they're gonna be like, why? I'm not trying to compare their lifestyle to yours. But it's God. It's God, man. It's God. God gonna run your cup over, guys. Just you gotta ignore these jealous spirits. All right, guys. Number 3, guys. They celebrate your failures, guys. This is another sign that a jealous spirit is around you. They celebrate your failures. There's a lot of people trying to celebrate my failure already. You know what I'm saying? They hoping. I hope his channel will grow. You know what I'm saying? I hope he doesn't blow up. You know what I'm saying? I hope his channel get deleted. I hope he gets strikes. You know what I'm saying? There's people praying on me right now. Demonic people, man, from different states, different countries, are jealous. All right. That spirit of jealousy, man, that's a carnal-minded person. That's not a person that got God in their life. Trust me. They got a worldly mindset. They don't got a spiritual mindset. They're not connected to the Most High. They're connected to the devil. They're connected to the demons. That's the demons that's working within them. The fallen angel spirits working within them. You know what I'm saying? And when them demons working through them, it all works symbiotic connection with jealousy. They're gonna propagate the toxic traits upon the narcissism. So you guys gotta understand that. You know what I'm saying? So this is a sign that a jealous spirit is around you. They just celebrating your failures. It's like when you fail, they say yes. Or when you fail, they smile. Or when you fail, they laugh. That's a demonic spirit working through them. You know what I'm saying? Because the spirit of God, when a person fails, nobody that's a part of 144,000, they don't want to see nobody fail. They want to see people win. They want to see people prosper. Right? We want to see people prosper. We don't want to see people fail. We don't want to see people struggling. You know what I'm saying? We like to see other people happy. But them demonic spirits, these carnal-minded people, they don't like that. What's up, preach brother? What's up, ZM Mosley? What's up, bro? They can't stand to see you win, guys. All right. So, but a person that's celebrating your failures, guys, is because they a failure. You know what I'm saying? And how they a failure? They're doomed for hell. God already know who He's going to send to hell and who's going to heaven. They got a demonic spirit working through them. So when judgment come, God gonna whip them with many stripes, and then He gonna send them to eternal damnation. They gonna be damned. They gonna be in hell, right? They gonna set their soul ablaze, right? Because of the spirit that they got. All right, guys. But this is a sign that a jealous spirit is around you. Number 5, guys. They never support you, guys. This is another sign a jealous spirit is around you. They never support you. They come in, they look, but they never support. Or they look at you and see what you're doing, but they never support. You know why? Because they don't want to see you grow. They don't want to see you move to the next level. See, a lot of people, they try to gatekeep. They think that, if I don't support him, or if I don't support her, she's not going to prosper. That's a lie from the pits of hell. What's up? Hello? That's a lie from the pits of hell. You still going to prosper. The wicked can't sleep without making someone fall. Exactly, yep. Yeah, but guys, you guys gotta understand is when they don't support, see, they think that your purpose, your success is based off of them. It's based off of their support. But God's support, see, God gonna support you when you're a part of that 144,000 and you are in alignment with the purpose that God gives you. God gonna support you. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, God gonna make sure you prosper. God gonna make sure you get that breakthrough. God gonna make sure you gonna have winning seasons. This is what happens when God supports you. You don't need the support of your family members. You don't need support of your fake friends. You need the support of God. I'm trying to tell you guys. Trying to tell you, what's up, man? I'm still see you doing your thing. Keep doing your thing. You already know, Mosley. This is my God-given purpose. See, it's people, bro. I'm trying to tell you. See, Mosley, I'm not trying to talk bad about you, but he haven't been in the chat for a little minute. But see, he came back. I'm still doing my thing. I'm still uploading. You know why? Because this is my purpose. I'm walking in my purpose. I'm not just doing this for money. You know what I'm saying? If I was just doing this for money, I would have I just stop uploading videos and let my channel grow by itself. And then once it take off, then I get back on here. I'm not the type of person. Why do I gotta wait till I get some money to pursue something? You know, go as hard as I need to go. I'm going hard now. God said work while it's day. You know what I'm saying? God said faith without works is dead. I'm putting in the work now. I don't care if I'm up or if I'm down. I'm putting in the work. Don't be jealous. Be happy. Your time is coming. Exactly. But you can't tell these jealous people that. You know what I'm saying? Even it's people that's jealous of people that's successful. They're successful and jealous of people that's not successful. It's sad because they'll work towards that success. Right? And they outworking them. That's the thing. To get there. But it's this all carnal-minded people. They don't have God in their life, man. Alright? Another sign the spirit of jealousy is around you. I gotta read another comment. Hold on. Let me see if I read them. Yeah, I read them. They never invite you to hang out. This is another sign of jealousy, guys. They never invite you to hang out. You know what I'm saying? Because, see, and a lot of times when people do this, this happens with family, guys. You know what I'm saying? There are people in prison for jealousy. Yeah, it's a lot. Yeah, it's a couple people it's a lot of people that's in prison for jealousy. You know who's more in prison for jealousy? A lot of men in prison for jealousy, jealous of other men. Right? It's sad, guys, but when they never invite you to hang out, guys, this is a sign that this could be a sign of jealousy. I'm not saying all the time, right? Like, you could have negative energy, right? But specifically, when a lot of times when people never invite you out, when it comes down to family members, let's say if your cousins, they never invite you out, right? But they invite your brother out, they invite your sister out, right? It's because you told them no about something. They was trying to use you about something. They was trying to use you for something that they wanted, and you told them no. Now they don't want to hang around you no more. Jealousy, man. They're jealous of what you have. Be jealous is female trait. Jealousy is not necessarily a female trait. I said that before because that was the words of Jay-Z. Jay-Z said that, but that's not true. Jealousy it's a demonic spirit. It's not a feminine trait or a masculine trait. Jealousy is a spirit. It's a demonic spirit. It's a low frequency spirit, and it's a carnal-minded mindset that's connected to Satan. You know, it's basically a toxic trait that's up under narcissism. That's what it is, guys. It's nothing but a toxic trait that's up under narcissism. I'm proud of you, brother. When I come up, you going to come up. You haven't seen nothing yet. It's just in God's timing. Yeah, it's all in God's timing, man. It ain't no rush, bro. It ain't no rush, man. But yeah, you guys gotta understand that, man. Jealousy it's just a spirit. It's a demonic spirit. It's a low vibrational spirit. You know what I'm saying? Because they wish that they had something that you have. Right? You know, they wish that they had the spirit that you have. They wish that they had the discipline, the focus, right? They wish that they had the God that's within you. They wish that they had the knowledge, the wisdom, they wish that they had God in their life that you got God in your life. But they don't. They don't have no connection with the Most High. The first narcissist was the devil. Facts, man. Right. Number 7, guys. Another sign is jealous spirit around you. They speak negative about your success. Guys, this is another sign of jealousy around you. They speak negative about your success. They try to pick. They try to find fault. They try to sow discord. Right? You know what I'm saying? You know, and people talking about they love God and all this stuff. So how can you love God but you can't forgive your brother? You know, or you can't forgive a man or a woman on this planet. You know what I'm saying? You can't forgive them, or you have hate towards your brother or your sister, or towards people on this planet. How can you say that you love God? The Bible says you're a liar, and the truth ain't in you, man. A bunch of liars, man. A lot of people, they're a bunch of liars. Can't try to find fault in you. Try to say something negative about your success when you're doing something that's right. It's sad, guys. It's a lot of people that's like this. That's that carnal-minded mindset, guys. A lot of people, they caught up in that corner, and that's that ego that they have. All caught up in their ego, they think everything is about them. They can't stand to see other people prosper, guys. Sad. Narcissists want attention. That's facts, man. Yeah, a lot of narcissists, they want attention. Narcissists, they're all about self-worship. They don't worship God. They're all about just worshiping themselves, right? And I'm not trying to say that you're not supposed to love yourself, right? You're supposed to love yourself, right? But when you put yourself before God, it's going to lead you down to the path of self-destruction, right? That's what's going to lead you down to. Path of misery, right? You guys got to understand that. It gets deep, guys. It gets deep. But when people speaking negative about your success, and you know for a fact that what you're doing is right, that's pure jealous. Pure jealousy, man. Pure jealousy. It's sad, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? That's a person that just, they're not for you. That's the person that it's something wrong with them internally. They got problems, right? Let's say if you're working harder than somebody at something, and you become more successful at them, you become more successful at it than them. It's because you work harder. I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. But people, they can't stand to see other people outworking them, outdoing them. A lot of jealous people in this world, man. A lot of jealous people, man. So you just gotta watch out who you hanging around. You know what I'm saying? Success is not a competition, but it's a purpose. It's a God-given purpose. Success is a personal thing. Success is personal, and it's spiritual. Success is not really worrying about it's not worrying about the next man or how hard somebody else is working versus how hard you working. A lot of people trying to compete like that. They're trying to outwork somebody else. Just work at your own pace. Me, is it personal choice to wake up in the morning with wickedness on your agenda? Is it personal? Yeah, it's personal to wake up in the morning with wickedness in your heart. Yeah, that's personal. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, if you waking up with wickedness in your heart, that's personal. It's something going on in your life. Something ain't right that's going on in your life. You got a heavy heart. You got an angry soul. You know what I'm saying? You need God to restore your mind, to restore your spirit. Faith without works is dead. That's facts, man. Faith without works is dead. But it's a lot of people, like I said, they cold for God. Like me, I just like being on fire. That's just me. That's just how I am, bro. Like everybody know I've been doing this for 4 years straight on fire. 4 years straight on fire. So it's not about the money, bro. I love what I just genuinely do. And then people, they think that I'm trying to compete with them. Other people think I'm trying to compete with them. It's funny, man. It's funny. I'm not even worried about them. I'm worried about what I got going on in my life. You know what I'm saying? What God got in store for my life. Why am I worrying about the next man? The next man, he's not gonna help me. He's not gonna help me. He's not gonna pay my bills, or he don't stick closer to me than God. The carnal-minded man, he's out the way. God is in the way. God is in control. Narcissists don't want to work hard. Yeah, narcissists, they don't like to work hard. Nah, they don't. Narcissists, they don't like to work hard, man. They like other people to supply their narcissism. They got that lazy mindset. They don't have a strong mentality. You know what I'm saying? I got a strong mentality, and it's the Christ consciousness. They are their father, the devil. Exactly. Yeah, they being used by a demonic spirit. Yeah, but that's the problem. You know what I'm saying? They got low self-esteem. When you tap into Christ consciousness, you vibrating high. You know what I'm saying? You vibrating high. Like, it's like, bro, you ready to go. Let's go. Let's take off. Let's move on to the next level, God. I'm ready for the next test, God. I'm ready for the next breakthrough, God. That's how you thinking. You ready to go. You know what I'm saying? You on fire for God. All right, guys? But I hope you guys somebody's video. I hope you encourage you some sort of way, guys. It's Coleman, guys. I'm out.